All right, Total Trucker Mas Movies and Shows here with my beautiful crazy loca wife. And we are here to review Fast X. Um, Baby girl, we had to go back and watch part 9 because we had not seen that one. So because we really want to go see this one.
Ah.
Yeah, and we're gonna be popping in and out just like that. All right, so look, we're not gonna do any spoilers or anything like that, man. Basically, we'll just tell you guys what the trailer already shows you. This movie is highly connected to part 5. I mean, it is all about part 5. If you guys did not watch part 5, you guys need to watch part 5 so you guys can watch part 10. But it is highly connected to part 5. And it is overall a kick-ass of a movie, man. But let's just get into a couple of cool little things here, okay? One of them being that we do see one Mr. Brian O'Connell again because it does show part 5. Yeah, how did that make you feel?
What did you say, Brian?
Yeah. Brian O'Connell? Connor. O'Connor. Isn't it?
You're talking about Brian. You're talking about Paul Walker?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Got me second guessing myself.
Yeah. I cried in the beginning. Where'd I go?
You're there.
Okay, we can hear me.
All right, so how did that make you feel? Because it does show him.
Yeah, they still keep his memory in the movies. I mean, even the last one, if you saw it, the last couple of them, if you watch them, you can see they still um mention him. They still keep his character. They in other words, not alive. They acknowledge his character. If you are a Fast and the Furious fan, I'm not spoiling anything, but the old movies, like the last two, I think it was, right? Where it's like, oh, there's an empty chair next to me, but he's with the kids, so still the same. They do show some scenes just talking about different things. I guess it's time.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the first time that they actually show him because they're showing part 5 because it's connecting it to this one. It's directly connected.
It does show a couple. It has a couple scenes from the past movies. I guess, yeah, you're right. More in the beginning, as far as that movie, that one goes. Little things here and there. Yeah.
Yeah, so if you guys don't know, the main villain is Jason Mamon. Jason, what's his last name? How do you say his last name? Jason Momoa.
Sure, yeah, you don't know.
Jason Momoa is the main bad guy because he is the son of the main bad guy in part 5, who I forgot the guy's name. But they do recap part 5 at the end, and they show Jason Momoa's character in there that you don't see in part 5. And then boom, just catch up to the time, right?
Yeah. I know you're saying that he did an excellent job. I guess he did because I do not like him at all.
Let me tell everybody something, okay? Jason Momoa's character is, in my opinion, the best villain of this entire franchise. Hands down. Definitely the most memorable because there has never, ever, ever been a villain like this. All the villains, if you think about them, even when you count guys like The Rock, if you want to count him as a villain in part 5, if you wanted to count Jason Statham, he was a villain in what, part 7? Yeah, he was a villain. All the villains, his younger brother in part 6, all the villains have been, just real serious bad guys, real serious, don't mess with me. Not in this case. In this case, and I'm sure you guys have heard this already, but I want to get credit and I want to get a pat on the back because as soon as we were done watching the movie, I said it. I said, he reminds me a lot of the Joker. Definitely, hands down. He's very flamboyant. He's very like a little kid that likes to play with dolls. He is that kind. The way he dresses, his hairstyle, he's painting his nails, all that stuff. What did you make about that, Rebecca?
I don't like that.
Did you think that's what his character was gonna be?
I didn't watch the trailer. Did you show it to me?
I think we no, yeah, we've seen the trailer.
I didn't pay attention then. I knew he was in there, but like
What?
I didn't pay attention, honestly. I mean, I can watch a trailer and not I'm like, oh yeah, I want to see that, and then forget completely about it. I had no idea how his character was gonna be. I don't really know how he is as an actor other than Aquaman. At first I thought he was what's the wrestler's name? Remember I
Oh,
asked you?
the tribal chief Roman Reigns, which we should acknowledge.
Yeah, for a second I thought it was him, but I'm like, wait, he looks different. So it shows how much I know of him as an actor. But I guess, like I said before, he must have done his job and did a very good job of it. Did a very good job of his job playing the villain because yeah, I hate him.
Yeah, look, even watching the trailer, I didn't know that's what his character was going to be. I did not know that. And not only that, okay, so listen, while I do love his character, while his character is different, him being the villain is so much different than all the other villains, it doesn't quite make sense to me. Okay, if you really want to split hairs, knowing his dad, okay, in part 5, I don't think he'd raise his son to be like that. I'm just
Well,
saying.
there's something wrong there.
Yeah,
And they go over it very briefly in the movie. So there's something that's not all there.
it could definitely be yes, because it shows what happens to him. It's a big accident and everything, but it just knowing his dad in part 5, I'm like, wait, how were you always like this, Holmes? Because I don't think your pops would have put up with your painting your nails and putting pigtails or whatever it is.
Maybe he painted his dad.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I'm just saying it just didn't come off that way. But anyway, look, Yeka, was this movie a little bit too much for you? I know people were talking, complaining about part 9. Like, wait a second, they went into space. I know it's not a believable thing, but was this movie a little bit too much?
Look, I love all of them except part 2. No, except Tokyo Drift. I love all of them. After I think maybe part 7, 6, 7, it started to where they were doing things that, come on, cars falling from planes, landing, blowing up, still driving. I forgot which one it was, where Dom catches someone that's flying in the car in the air, or he's flying in the air, and then it's a lot of like, come on, like they're trying, like now they're superheroes. It's like they're superheroes now. They're invincible. They don't get hurt. They have superpowers. It's been like that for the last few movies.
It's turned in more into the Avengers.
And it's funny because there was an interview with and they're putting this everywhere with what's her name? With Letty.
Okay.
They were interviewing her and she said something about like, how many Marvel movies do you really have to make? I think it was Marvel. So she did a comparison and it's like, girl, shut up. But I already expected something like that. Just because of the last few movies. Yeah, they have been doing things that, yeah, they should have gotten killed numerous times.
Yeah.
I
do think they take a little bit of a step back from part 9. Part 9, everybody's complaining about, oh man, they went into outer space. That was super ridiculous, whatever it may be. They may have taken a little bit of step back, but it's still, pretty much over the top. But again, it's a Fast and Furious movie. What do you expect? We've come a long way from underground street quarter-mile racing from Los Angeles. We've come a long way from that.
Yeah, everyone's hiring them to different countries and saving this and saving that.
Which is exactly what I want to throw about this movie. This movie has multiple stories. You have everybody's separated. Okay, it's not like the whole family is together. It shows the whole family. One thing that I do like about the Fast and Furious movies, they never really got away from the whole barbecuing, drinking Coronas. You still get that in this movie. Let's barbecue. Let's drink some Coronas. Familia. Good. We get that. After that.
With the empty chair.
With the empty chair. Yes. With the empty chair. Because Brian's not there.
Mia's always there, but no kids.
Right. Brian. And I do want to get to that in just a second. But I do want to say this. This movie is like 4 or 5 different stories all at once. Everybody breaks up and they all got their own individual stories on what they're doing, what they're going through. The battles that they're Michelle Rodriguez, she's over there doing her thing.
They're connected, but they're apart. So is that the way? Is that because you see how it works?
Yeah, they're all trying to seek to accomplish their mission, but they're all separated. Their stories are different, and they're not all together. Vin Diesel's off doing his thing. Heck, John Cena is with Vin Diesel's son. Well, John Cena's in the movie. They know that.
Yeah, but that's
Michelle Rodriguez, she's off on her own doing her thing. What's his name? Rome and Ludacris and those guys, those yahoos, they're off doing their own thing. One fight that we do get that we don't see in any other movie is Ludacris and Tyrese. Those guys actually throw it down in that movie.
that was great.
With each other. That's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah, with each other because they just got fed up with each other, and it's like, go ahead, let it happen.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah, that was good. Look, it's a good movie. It's a fun movie. I don't know what people expect. I've been watching other movie reviews, and some people are complaining about it. It's like, okay, what do you expect?
It's the 10th movie.
It's the 10th movie. Yeah.
How much more can you do? Which they are bringing stuff, that it's like, oh, okay.
Which what I want to bring up to you right now, baby girl. Okay, so this is part 1 of 2 more, how they're going to end it. Now, for those, again, we're not spoiling anything, but this movie leaves you in a complete cliffhanger. Like the movie just stops, right? It's like, okay, you're wondering what's this person gonna do? Oh, look at what's going on. Exactly like I said, there's all these different stories going on, right? And none of them end. None of them. They all end in pure cliffhangers. Like, wait, what? So what happens?
It's like the freaking Mayans. The season ends and it's like,
yes, exactly.
Really?
Yes, exactly.
They better have filmed everything. Better release that shit.
And by the way, which means Jason Momoa is gonna be back because he's there. The movie just ends. It just stops. But that's what I want.
Chelios wasn't even in there that long.
Right. Jason Statham is in there and he takes off to go do a mission because he has to go save somebody, and we never see it. It's just so much. The movie just comes to a abrupt end.
I think it was great.
I thought it was good too. Because you know what? It did its job. It wants me leaving to
fans of the
I want to watch the next one.
Fans of Fast and the Furious. I mean, yeah, why not? I wanted to go see this, and I'm not he's a movie person, movie theater person. I'm really not.
Okay, yeah, that. Let me ask you. Okay, is it getting a little ridiculous that Brian is never there? I mean, we get it. He passed away. Paul Walker, rest in peace. But should they have killed him off in the series at some point? Because how ridiculous is it that Mia is always there? They go through all this stuff, and Brian never shows his face at all.
If you think about it, it's only been 3 times.
Okay.
They did show his face earlier in the beginning of this movie.
That because they're showing part 5,
it's memory. It's not like Mia's in the movie like, oh, she's like before. You know how when it would be Dom, Mia, and Brian, like that time, I forgot which one it was, when she was pregnant and she hadn't told him, and it was all 3 of them like, no, we stick together. Yeah. Whatever. It was always them together. Well, it's not like, and plus, remember, when she got pregnant, Dom told him, you're a family man, you're gonna be a dad. Things change.
Their life is in complete danger. He never shows up. He's never there. She happens to be at the barbecues. She happens to be there. Hey, he's on his way. Like what?
Hey, you remember number 9?
So they both
the car rolled up.
Oh, okay.
That's how it ended, right?
Yes, it did. But again, so Mia and him always go over there in separate cars. I mean, it gets tough. It gets tough to make it believable. Why is that bothering? Let Paul
live. Let his memory live. I want to hear them.
I think at some point they're gonna have to throw him in there CGI some way, somehow. Not maybe not as a main role, but if we got 2 more movies to end the series, at some point they're gonna have to throw him in there. There is just
They can bring
way,
his brother back again.
yeah,
and do it.
something. There is just way too much going on for him just not to be around. Oh, but Mia happens to be around. Yes, granted, she's not around a lot, but she is around, and it's just, but he's not. Oh, because we made a promise not to involve him. No, no, no. Your whole family is in extreme trouble, and you're nowhere to be found. I think at some point they're gonna have to involve him some way, somehow. So, but
Well, you remember when whichever one it was, when it was Mia with the kid, they went and attacked her. Brian wasn't there, so but now
yeah,
Brian has to take care of him.
yeah, they're gonna have to find a way to insert him, just show him some way somehow. I don't know how to do it, but technology is gonna prove me wrong. But anyway, Rebecca, is it too much for you? Are you excited for the next two
Oh,
movies?
yeah, I wanna
Or
watch it.
okay, yeah,
I wanna watch
yeah,
it. I loved it.
yeah,
I mean, I thought
okay.
it was great.
I'm not asking you to rank all the movies right now, but this one ranks somewhere around where for you?
This would be one of the top ones, I would say,
Mhm.
just because of the storyline. I think more because of how they're putting things together. I
Okay.
think.
Okay.
I think that's why I don't like Letty's haircut. I have to say that. But I think it's the way they're putting things together. There was another character that came in that I didn't really like about that. I just didn't think it was like purpose. I didn't see the purpose of it, but whatever. I can't say anything because you gotta wait and see. Just remember just think of the race in
Talking about the submarine?
no, 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 no. Before that, the Rio de Janeiro. They went to Brazil.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Just remember the race there.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so there
like-
is another character
Yeah,
that's
that
inserted it. Yeah.
they inserted this person, and it's like there's a connection, but I didn't feel that it was necessary. But whatever, it was not like it was a huge thing. Who knows if it'll be huge later? I don't know. But whatever, it's still. I just think I'm excited about it. The ending made me very excited. Stay after the credit.
Yeah, there's a mid-credit surprise. I'm
Yeah.
sure you guys already know there's spoilers all over the place, but there is a mid-credit surprise, so
And when
that's
you see
pretty
that, you'll
cool.
know why that excited the hell out of me. I almost jumped up.
And then we see a character pop out of the submarine where it's like, wait, what the heck?
Yeah, so
Really?
there's a lot
You
of
know, like what?
there's just a lot of like, whoa, what? Okay.
Which in a way,
But
which in a
it's
way,
not-
it is starting to bother me. That is starting to bother me a little bit.
Yeah, so when you guys go watch it, come back to us because then we can have a really good discussion about that because
And we are, depending on when you guys watch this, 2 weeks from now, we're gonna go live and talk about Fast X. So you guys be tuned to tap into that. We will go live to talk about this movie, and there will be nothing but pure spoilers. So do not tap into that live.
I'm ready to judge to the 10th.
Yes, so am I, man. I'm ready to break hearts and make people cry. I really am. But yeah, that's our movie review. And I'm gonna agree with you, Vieja. This one to me is somewhere at the top. It really truly is. A lot of them between 5 to this one kind of blend in together. They don't really, 7 was really good. Part 8, part 9, just kind of, I don't know, they're a little bit fuzzy to me, but this one really stands out. It's really somewhere up there. Part 5 is still my favorite. This one is probably my second favorite. I'm not really sure.
I would say that too.
Yeah, it's definitely up there. But like I said, if this is where it ends, then it's not that good because it leaves you in so much of a cliffhanger.
I'd be pissed.
It answers no questions. So yeah. So with that, Vieja, anything else you want to add to this movie?
It'll make you cry. It'll make you hate somebody, and or maybe that's just me.
My beautiful crazy local wife, Cholo Trucker, M.A.S. Movies and Shows. Catch you guys on next one.
Keep disappearing.
We're back.